Once upon a time, in a beautiful village of Tisamba, there lived a man named Lucky and his family. Everyone in the village admired the family because of how successful they were. Lucky was married to a woman named Mwanza who bore him a daughter by the name of Elena. But Elena wasn't his only child. Lucky also had another daughter by the name of Gloria from his first marriage. Lucky loved his second daughter Elena so much that he gave her everything she asked for. But unfortunately, he had zero love for Gloria because he believed she wasn't his biological daughter, and moreover, he never even loved his first wife because he believed she cheated on him. Lucky was doing well in his life and he owned one of the biggest and beautiful houses in the village of Tisamba. His daughter Gloria was 22 years old while Elena was 19 years old. Gloria practically did all the house chores, yet she got little meals and sometimes she would even eat nothing the entire day. Elena, his second daughter, was a naughty girl who liked the party life, the kind of life she would go out to have fun every day. One Sunday evening, Elena went out clubbing in an illegal place. So the police came to raid the club and they carried a lot of people, including Elena. When the news got to Lucky and his wife, he got so worried and went to meet an officer. If there is any way his daughter would be released, he was willing to do anything. But the corrupt officer told him if he can replace his daughter with another person, if not, there is no way till they go to court. Lucky quickly bought the idea and came home to brainwash his daughter Gloria to take Elena's place. Lucky told Gloria that when she comes out of prison, he promised to treat her well and also send her to university. Gloria, who was praying for her father's love day and night, quickly accepted the offer. She never knew she was going for the worst experience of her lifetime. After Elena and Gloria successfully swapped places, Gloria's stepmother was very happy that she has finally gotten rid of her. In prison, Gloria was in the same cell with an elderly woman named Kubera. Kubera was very sick and she was also from a wealthy family. Gloria was known for her kind heart, her radiant smile, and her love for the simple joys of life, and she really loved helping people out. Because of her nature, she felt so bad for the sick woman and started helping her out. The sick woman always got a visitor by the name of Zach. Zach was Kubera's only child. Kubera found herself in prison because she was framed for the murder of her husband. She was there for so many years, serving a sentence of what she knows nothing about. Zach looked for all the means to get his mother out of prison, but it was impossible. Kubera just had 3 more months remaining in her sentence, but Gloria, on the other hand, had no visitors, no lawyer or family. She had been there for weeks already. Since Gloria came to prison, Kubera was not lonely like before. She felt at peace with her because she respected her so much and she cared for her so much. Out of curiosity, Kubera asked Gloria what was her crime before coming to prison. But to her greatest surprise, Gloria didn't commit any crime. Her only crime was seeking love from her father, sister, and stepmom. Kubera promised that when she leaves the prison, she will ask her son to help her so she can be free as well. Gloria's heart was filled with gratitude and she dropped tears because she never thought someone would care for her or even consider her. Gloria was sleeping in her cell when she got a knock that she had a visitor, but Gloria and Kubera were very surprised. Gloria went to see the visitor and to her greatest surprise, it was her father, Mr. Lucky. Lucky came to strike a deal with his daughter again. Gloria, who was very happy to see her father, quickly tried to hug him, but her father refused, saying she smelled very awful. Lucky quickly went straight to the point that there is no way for her to leave the prison except if she did what he asked for. Lucky kept quiet for a moment and just remembered what had happened the previous night. He remembered that he needed to save his business by signing a deal with the in Chisamba village. His name was unknown for safety purposes. So, the rich man demanded Lucky to give him a girl to satisfy his desires, that in return, he will marry his daughter Elena and become business partners, and in turn, this will boost Lucky's business. So, while at the police station, Lucky asked Gloria to sleep with the man. But Gloria refused, that she can't give her womanhood and virginity to just anyone. After much tricks from Lucky, who pressured her that it's the only way for her to leave prison, he claimed he would get enough money from the rich man and the money would be used for her release from prison. The gullible Gloria, of course, once again fell for another of her father's scheme. In the evening of that day, a very beautiful car came to pick Gloria to the hotel room where she was supposed to meet the so-called wealthy man. When she got to the room, it was dark everywhere. The guy spoke in another tone because he did not want to be recognized since he was an influential person in the town of Chisamba. He asked Gloria to take off her clothes, of which she did with tears coming out of her eyes. The strange voice asked her to climb the bed, even when she could not see. She did as she was told. Zach, who was carried away, quickly went into her without protection, and he took her virginity. The room was dark. Both Zach and Gloria didn't see each other's faces, and they didn't even know each other at all. When Zach was done satisfying himself, he called his driver to return her back to where she came from. She went back to the prison while Zach slept in the hotel room till the other day. When he woke up, he saw blood all over his bed and guilt ate him deep. He wondered why Lucky brought a virgin instead of a street girl. He quickly left the hotel and retired back to the mansion with guilt in his heart. Since Gloria returned last night from her encounter with Zach, she had been unhappy. Kambela noticed the sadness in her body language. Kambela asked her, what's the problem? But Gloria said she is fine, but deep down she was so unhappy because she had just given her pride as a woman to someone she does not even know how he looks like. Kambela told her she knows she is worried because she is in jail. She assured her that in 2 weeks from now, she will be out and she will make sure Gloria comes out too. 2 weeks had elapsed since Gloria did what her father asked her to do, but she was still in prison and her father was nowhere around the premises of the prison. She started feeling like she was used again and abandoned by her own father. At Lucky's big mansion, he was showing Elena the best wedding gowns that would suit her. The daughter and the mother were very happy. The next morning, Zach came to pick his mother from the prison. Gloria was very happy for Kambela, and she also started crying that her mother figure is going away from her, that she will be lonely. But Kambela wiped her tears and told her she will make sure she is out before the end of the week. So Kambela went back home. At Zach's mansion, Kambela begged her son to please help her release Gloria, that she is a good girl and that she was framed just like her. But Zach wasn't ready for such drama. But since it was coming from his beloved mother, he quickly gave in. He made a lot of calls. Within a day, Gloria was out. She quickly went back to her parents, and Lucky and his family were eating like kings and queens and princesses when they saw her. They were surprised and asked who released her. Gloria said it's her friend, but her father had no interest in her explanation. He quickly told her that she isn't welcome there and that she should return back to where she came from. Lucky stated he does not want to be associated with criminals. This really made Gloria look down and she felt so betrayed. She quickly wiped her tears and searched her pocket for Kambela's address. She wanted to ask her if she would allow her work in her house so she can have a place to stay. Gloria went to the address Campbell gave to her. Unfortunately, the security men refused letting her in or see Madame Campbell. As she tried turning back, Zach drove out and saw her. She quickly greeted him because she knew he was Campbell's son. Zach asked her what she wanted. She said she wanted to thank Campbell for helping her get out of prison. Zach replied and said, "But it's fine, you can go back home." But deep down, Gloria knew she has no home. She explained to him that she just wished to see Madame Campbell, even just once. After Zach noticed the conversation would make him late, he quickly told a security man to take her to his mother. When Gloria entered the house to see Madame Campbell, she was perplexed with the interior of the mansion. She told herself this is heaven on earth. A few minutes later, Campbell called her name. Then she came back from her daydreaming. Gloria quickly rushed to greet Madame Campbell, and to Gloria's surprise, Campbell had such a beautiful house, yet she didn't behave like a rich person in prison. Campbell smiled and said, "Please come to my room. I don't have strength to laugh." Gloria joined Madame Campbell in her room and started praising her room and the entire mansion. But Campbell changed the topic by asking her what she would drink and eat. Gloria, who was hungry, replied, "Anything, madam." Campbell quickly called the kitchen to prepare something for her guest. She asked Gloria about her parents, but Gloria, who was laughing a while ago, became sad all of a sudden. Madame Campbell asked her what's wrong. She replied and said that she needed work, a place she can sleep. Her parents drove her out and called her a criminal. She had no place to go. Campbell told her, "You are like a daughter to me, so you can stay here as long as you want." But Gloria, who still had her self-respect and integrity, Gloria said that it's work she needed and not charity and being felt sympathy for. Since Campbell knew the kind of person Gloria was, she quickly gave in and told her to start work as her nanny and that she would get paid very well. Campbell decided to change Gloria's wardrobe the very day. Everything was happening so fast for Gloria. She only came to the mansion and the same day Campbell bought her new clothes. In the evening, when Zach came back, the doorbell rang. Campbell quickly asked Gloria to go open the door for him. Immediately she opened the door, an unknown breeze blew. Her hair started flying in the air. Zach was speechless. In his mind, he said, "What a beauty." He quickly got himself back together and asked Gloria who she was. She replied, "It's me, Gloria." And Zach was surprised the Gloria he met in the morning is one dirty girl. He asked her what she was still doing in the house till now. Campbell, who heard him, quickly replied, "She is my nanny. I employed her." Zach quickly took his mom to the other side of the sitting room and asked her if she was doing the right thing, since she only knew Gloria from prison. But Campbell quickly replied and said, "She is a good girl. I know exactly what I'm doing." Zach loved his mom so much, so he didn't argue with her. The next morning, the doctor came with sad news of the test and scan him and his team carried out on Campbell. The results were not looking very good. Campbell, who had gone through a lot of pain in her life, quickly told the doctor to tell her the results. Unfortunately, Campbell already had one damaged kidney and she just had one remaining. The remaining one was also damaged now and they needed to do a quick transplant on her. But unfortunately, after a series of tests, her only son's own didn't match hers. But Campbell wasn't worried because seeing how Gloria was taking care of her, in her mind, she said Gloria would take care of her son when she is gone. So the plan was to tell her son to marry Gloria, which was her last wish.